This morning in today's Consumer Confidential, we want to focus on trends in the workplace. So where do you find your next job, and what's the future of paid time off? Well, we're going to look into the old crystal ball with our good friend, LinkedIn's editor-in-chief, Dan Roth. Dan, good to see you.
Good morning.
Back, thanks for having me.
Okay, so before we get into trends, what's the job market like overall looking like right now?
Yeah, it's definitely more competitive than it has been in a long time. The last couple of years, there were more job openings than there were applicants. That is no longer true. There's now basically 2 applicants for every one job opening on LinkedIn. People aren't leaving jobs as fast as they were before. People are staying put, and companies just can't afford to hire as much as they have been. So there are still jobs. It's not that there are no jobs out there. There are lots of jobs, especially in healthcare, or if you're involved in AI at all. People want you to come in. So there are jobs just way more competitive than it was.
So it sounds like people quit quiet quitting, huh?
Quiet quitting is over. Quiet quitting is done, yes.
Let's talk about this first trend. This one involves remote roles.
Yeah.
What's the trend there?
So trend number 1, remote jobs. Hot demand for remote jobs. Those jobs are going away, though. In May of 2022, 18% of all the paid job listings on LinkedIn were for remote work. That's now down to 10%, which is crazy. But even crazier is that 47% of all job applicants were to those 10% of roles. So people want these roles, but they're just harder to find. If you want them, professional services, so that's like any kind of laptop-based job, accounting, health, HR, legal, those are kind of jobs where they're still remote or administrative. There's some remote jobs there. Hybrid is still sticking around. We've seen some growth in hybrid roles, so a little bit of home, a little bit of office. But those have also started to trend away in the last couple months. So
interesting, because there for a second we were thinking this was the way of the future, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about this next trend. It's interesting. It says your next job may be on the next floor. What does that mean?
Yeah, so expect to hear a lot more about this term, internal mobility. Companies, as they either can't afford to hire or they've been so burned by fast turnover because of the quiet quitting, where people just, they're looking around and they're saying, who are our best employees? And can we get these people into job openings that we have?
That's cool.
And so it's really cool. And it means that they need to train employees. And what companies have seen in the data is that if they do internal mobility well, people stick around longer. Companies with high internal mobility have employees who stay 60% longer than companies that don't. So they're adding all this kind of skill-based training for their employee base because they have to train them up to get in these jobs. Now, one good news here is that even if you hate your company, this is still a good trend for you because it means that companies with internal mobility as a focus are investing in skills, and you can take those skills with you to your next job.
Transferable skills.
Exactly.
Interesting, PTO, that personal time off.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people hadn't been taking it, and now your company now may make you take time off.
Yeah, this one's great. So we've been called the No Vacation Nation. The data backs that up.
No, not
Except Al Roker.
Al Roker is changing the numbers for everyone, skewing the numbers. 68% of employees in the recent LinkedIn Workplace Index found that they have no plans to take any vacation in the next few months. And this is crazy. A third of employees say that they feel guilty when they do take vacation. Gen Zers feel really guilty. Like 35% of Gen Zers say they feel guilty versus 22% of baby boomers. Employers don't like this. You would think they would love it, but they know that if you are leaving your role and coming back, you're like refreshed and you're a better worker. So they're resorting to carrots and sticks to get you out of the office.
That's amazing.
So Goldman is now saying, Goldman is saying like 3 weeks off mandatory. You have to take this. PwC says that they'll pay you $250 for every week you take off, up to $1,000.
Can you imagine you must sleep in tomorrow, Craig?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
quit showing up.
Well, the way he shows up for makeup, he may as well be taking time off. And company-wide shutdowns and holidays.
Yeah, other companies are like, this is not working. We're just going to shut down the entire company for a week so everyone takes that time off and comes back refreshed.
Unlimited paid time off?
A lot of companies are doing this where they're saying, we're not even going to track it anymore. You can take as much time off as you want.
It's better when you're not burnt out.
Yeah, I mean, this one, unlimited PTO is a little bit weird because you still can't just disappear from your job. Your manager has to okay it. But it's not like you have only a certain number of days.
Really quickly, I want to get to this last trend because this involves recent grads. What are we seeing with recent grads?
So Gen Zers, as they're entering the class of 2023, as they enter the workforce, they are missing key etiquette skills. Basically, they don't know how to answer emails. They are not sure how to act in meetings. They can't do small talk.
Is that a function of the pandemic?
Very much so. It's exactly it. We've been remote for a long time. These kids entered the workforce. They entered college in 2022. In 2020. They were at home. They just don't know how to act. Now the good part is they are investing in themselves. We've seen a spike in etiquette classes on LinkedIn where things like who pays for a work dinner? Who picks up the check? Or how do I respond to an email? How do I say hi to my boss?
Fair question. Listen, if you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know. We haven't been around each other to see how we act. So.
But I would, not to sound like I'm suggesting this, but could that also be a function of so many people wanting to continue to work from home instead of coming back into the office?
Well, I think that we are never going to get these skills if we continue to be remote.
Yep.
So, but you're right. It could be the kind of thing where, like, I don't know how to act in an office, so maybe I'm just more comfortable staying at home.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's got to be a contributing factor.
So interesting.
That's right. And kids, pick up the phone before you email somebody or text them. Call first.
Thank you, Dan.
Dan, thank you so much.
you.
Great tips, buddy.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.